Hey, what's up everybody? I wanted to jump on here and review our mobile coffee cart setup. So we get asked a lot, what equipment do we use on our mobile coffee carts? And I figured it'd be best if I just jumped on here and showed a video of what our actual setup looks like. So everything that you see behind us, we basically got from Clive Coffee. Clive Coffee, we've been using them for about 2 years. And if you just are getting into the game, it's a great resource because everything that they sell, they typically have like a YouTube video or something like that that you can go and reference to. If you're like me, I don't want to spend, 40 minutes reading a manual about how to use something, right? I want to go watch a YouTube video for 2 minutes and check that out and then go back and do what I need to do, right? So for that reason, we use Clive Coffee. We were just scrolling through like, hey, what's the best espresso machine on YouTube University? And we found Clive Coffee's channel and they've been great. Not only that, the support has been phenomenal. So Clive Coffee is where we got all of these things right here from. Basically, behind us, we've got our grinder, espresso machine, and then the accessories like the knock box, the frother, glasses, skill, all of those good things. Everything that you need for a full mobile coffee cart setup. So right here, starting with our espresso machine, we have the Luca A53. Basically, that is a great entry-level machine, semi-commercial. We do events where we're doing high volumes of people. So, we could have a line of 10 people lined up and everyone's wanting hot espresso drinks or something like that. And this machine, it keeps up. I will say that this machine has a smaller boiler size. So what that means is, where that hot water tank is going to be, that basically is your life source for anything espresso related, frothing the milk or whatever that looks like, then it's kind of a smaller size, right? But, you get the compact size. So there's some, gives and takes there. Basically, if I've got a line of, let's just say 10 people and they all want hot espresso drinks, I might need to have a more like one-on-one conversation with each of them. Like, hey, how was your day? As I'm making their espresso machine, and just kind of talk to them versus trying to get them in and out really quick, because what that's going to do, it's going to allow my machine to keep heating up to where I'm not over exhausting it. And then what happens is, if I'm just trying to pump espresso drinks out, I'm gonna do about 4 espresso drinks, and then the hot water is gonna run out, and I'm gonna need to let this thing sit for about 5 minutes, heat back up until I can produce another hot espresso drink. So it's just really knowing your audience and like being able to control the crowd and the chaos. So, as long as you're experienced and you can do that, then this machine is great. It's super compact. When we're thinking about it, is like, I've got this mobile coffee cart. Like, I have either a high school or a college student or my wife or somebody who needs to go set up, and they can actually grab this espresso machine and lug it around, put it in their SUV or whatever they need to do. Now, some of our other trailers and shops and things like that, we have larger espresso machines, and there's no way that they're going to be able to do that. So this is versatile, and you can move it around fairly easy, right? So this thing, we basically have a direct water line that runs to a flow jet. The flow jet is basically a pump that runs into a 5-gallon jug that we go to Walmart. It's filtered water. We get it from there. You can go to Publix or whatever that looks like, your local grocery store. So get that. Another cool thing is it has this removable drip tray, so I don't have to have a drain line or anything like that in there. This is removable. I can just dump it out when it gets a little full. So I would say another pro is the price point. When we were first getting started, like, we wanted to prove concept before we went and spent a lot of money. I think the entry price point for this thing is like $2,400. And also, I'll put a discount code somewhere in the comments. It's basically Grit and Grind 5. So if you go to Clive Coffee and you want to get another discount or save even more, you can use that code. And I think it's $2,500 to get started on this espresso machine. Again, it allows you to provide high quality specialty coffee drinks with this machine. Froth milk, latte art, anything that you want to do with it, you're able to do with this machine. We've been in the game for over 2 years. We have 9 locations, trailers, carts, brick and mortar stores, and we still use this. This is what we started with, and we still currently use this product because it is, I mean, granted, you have different markets and different needs for all type of espresso machines, but our carts, we use strictly this for all of our carts. Now our trailers, we use something else, and then our shops, we use another espresso machine. But carts, still to this day, we use this equipment. Then we have our grinders over here. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this, Monarch. This is the first grinder that I got with this setup for the first time using it. I've been using it for about 2 months. I love it. It works really good. It's the M65E model. Basically, it holds the portafilter very well. It has a lot of settings that you can program. The grind size, I'm able to dial it in, very fine tune it, get that really good consistency and really frothy, rich espresso drinks with this grinder. So we've loved it so far. Another thing is, if you're going to get the grinder, I would just say get something with a minimum of 65 burrs or higher. We've used the Eureka 65 from Clive Coffee. It is a great machine. We use it for about a year. This one's like a step above that, but if you're looking for more of like a entry level, cost efficient grinder that still does a phenomenal job, I would probably recommend the Eureka 65 or Eureka 75. I believe they have a new model, which is the 75. Those have been great grinders for us. So, it just kind of depends on where your, price point is and your needs. But I would say that those grinders do a phenomenal job. Next is you're going to get your scale. We have the Acadia scale. Big thing is whenever you're getting a scale, make sure that it's large enough for your portafilter to fit on entirely. Not all scales are made equally. Also, some of them, they don't have good readings. You'll have 3 different scales here. I want to say, 16 grams, 17 grams, and it'll just be off and inconsistent. This has been a great one for us. What I mean by like too small, like you'll get the portafilter and you're trying to weigh out your coffee and then your portafilter will fall over like such. So just make sure that it's large enough. Tamping pads, the Luca one from Clive Coffee is very thick and durable, so been super pleased with that. Your espresso machine will come with Luca tamp, and then also shot glasses, not made equally as well. Make sure you get the ones from Clive Coffee are just really good quality ones because it's going to have the larger mouth here, and then the measurements, sometimes they're off and not very accurate. So you want the best ones to make sure that you're dialing in your espresso shots, good quality shots. The Luca frothing cup, I mean, there's nothing really special about this. You can get some off Amazon, but if you're already getting all of your equipment from Clive Coffee, then the Luca frothing cup, you might as well add it to the cart. This knockbox from Clive Coffee has probably been the best one that I've found. A lot of times I'll get one off of Amazon and this bar here would break, or one of the welds after you're beating on it and knocking that out probably, 100 times it starts to, break down. But this one has held up. So highly recommend that one. You can get this full setup, Clive Coffee. I'll also leave that information somewhere in the comments or around this video. Another thing is, if you're not already a part of our free Facebook group, it is Mobile Coffee Business Entrepreneurs on Facebook. We have so many good resources there, constantly trying to put things in there just to help people along their journey. The mobile coffee industry has by far changed our life and for the better. So we're continuing to try to give back to other people that, are just looking to get in the game and don't know where to start, because when we started, we had to go to a million different places to find this information. So we're just trying to make it a hub of people that are coming together, trying to, help each other along this journey. So make sure that you join that. We also have a lot of free information on our TikTok, Instagram. So just Google Grit and Grind Coffee. Hopefully that helps everyone. And till next time, peace.